what they gon' say, not what they gon' do. If I could spread my love for you like news, then why should I care? If I gotta choose, I'd rather run away to be with you. Oh, nothing we could break away. Oh, for something never far away. Stupid girl, I know that's what they say, but I don't care about them anyway. It's about time, yeah, it's been overdue. Now that we don't care about you. It's about time we
Yo, guys, what up? Welcome. How is my hair so terrible? I don't know. It's weird. Also, why do I look so small? Freaking camera being dumb as hell. I don't know. Yo, guys. So welcome. We got Socher, we got a DM guy, we got Hellstorm. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Let me actually bring my account over. I hope I've got it. No, of course I don't have it freaking bookmarked on this account. Stupid. Where is my League Utils chat? Because of course, trusty League Utils will always tell me where to go. Hashtag 2VL09, I think. It's yep. LQR search. Let me bookmark it and let me request to join. Let's see though. Oh, that's probably me being live. That's me being live. That's being that's tagging it. Cool. And thank you for accepting. Not bad. Yo, base boss. Welcome, Grasmat. Ooh, yeah, that's always good when you're doing some housework. Got it name. I do agree. What was I thinking though? I was thinking something and I don't remember. Let me just see what I was thinking. If only that worked. Now I was thinking that I needed to update the clan tag, so maybe we could actually do shit. Thinking is hard. Here, pull up clan tag once again. Clash of Clans. Clan tag is set up correctly. Wow, look at that. Being all like good and stiff. Imagine. Let's see stuff updating as well in the... Oh, wow. Actually, yeah, we got stats. Imagine. Yo, this song. I know, right? Freaking throwback. Yo, Super Thai, how you doing? Welcome. And we indeed do have a war. And it looks like the scores maybe a little bit towards the center, but oh no, it looks readable. And I like that. And also welcome to the guys over on YouTube. Welcome. Glad to hear that you're doing good time. Of course, a very nice way to actually end off the weekend with a little esports war. Jesus, I really couldn't think for a second there. I don't know what my brain is on today. I guess it's because I was trying to also get a prediction going for you guys. Silent Gaming. I guess we'll do a 5-minute prediction, just because that is what time we have left before the first hit comes in. Oh, let me actually see how much of my info is gonna get scammed if I do click on that link. Oh, that's actually nice. That's interesting to see how many people actually do want that. Is cool, Gasmat. Thanks dat je er was. En succes met kijken, I guess. Right, people. betting on Silent Gaming. And of course, we'll go through the lineups real quick. We got Unkem, Messi, Spoons, Grom, and Banana. Oh, really? They're gonna actually be bringing it back. That'd be insane, honestly. And for the team of Saturn Esports, we got Checo, Ripper, Achilles, PJ, and Jatin. Well, it's gonna be interesting. Well, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Also, guys, how much faith do you have in the upcoming match of the Dutch football team? Because everyone's saying, oh wow, well, I'll definitely be happy if that happens. Though, personally, I'm not that confident. Legit, earlier today, when I was talking about it with my dad, what the match would be, I'd say, yeah, we'd be lucky to get away with a draw. Yeah, no, we're definitely not. If you're not even able to beat freaking Algeria, and then you also play a very, very, very poor game against Uzbekistan, then no, you're not good. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys, by the way. Nice redemption there, Super Tie. But no, we're definitely not that good. At least not in my mind, let's put it that way. Like, maybe I'm seeing not words. Maybe I'm not seeing something that some other people are, but I don't see it. Well, I guess that's generally the reason when you're not seeing it that you don't see it. Like, no shit, Sherlock. Wow. Oh well. I guess there was this German, like, finance guy, and I think he tipped the Dutch team as the new world champions. Wait, what? No clue who that is, but rip him, I guess. I have no clue who Oliver Tree is. Okay, I gotta be honest here. You sure? Goes onion, onion, onion. Doesn't ring a bell for me. Sorry. Oliver Tree's Bamerot. There we go. That makes sense. Oh yeah, I did see that there was a heli crash in Rio. Oh well, rip him, but not something to actually like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what I was gonna say, and I think it's better that I just stop the sentence there before I say something I might regret. Anyways, exactly. I'm kind of curious how well this is gonna go. I have no clue how good the team of Silent Gaming is. That is Barry 6. Oh wow. That's kind of high considering how well it's been going. Jesus. Was trying to look up Silent Gaming. Let's see, teams. Scroll a lot. Yeah, it might not, no. Because to be fair, like, we did directly qualify for Worlds, so in that regard, I guess, like, they're capable of a little something. But it's indeed not like that good. Let's see, we were looking for Silent Gaming, there they are. Huh. All in all, doing pretty decent, but first hit is in from Banana. And let's see what we're getting from Banana. We're getting some dragons and dragon riders. Okay. Giant arrow to the base. Takes out one of the sweepers. Gonna come in with the Dragon Duke as well. Rocking the Electro Fangs. Dragon riders in. Few off to the side for the funnel. And of course the main group with the two other heroes. The Warden and the Mini Prince. I was gonna say Dragon Duke for a sec. But of course I already said that he was deployed up top. Tornado trap has been found right next to the town hall. Somehow one wall has been opened here. Kind of interesting. Town hall does go down though, so that's good. And of course, earlier on we did take out the sweeper that was gonna be a nuisance if it was not taken out. Ooh, Dragon Duke with the Phoenix. I was more used to the Minion Prince having the Phoenix. I'm pretty curious how it's going to play out actually next update. But all in all, definitely not negative about it. Also still have the revive, and we just used it, one of them on the Dragon Duke itself. This one looking like a surefire triple, especially with the other revive in hand. So Silent Gaming definitely kicking this war off on the right foot. Especially with all the dragons that are still left and the little bit of base that's left. Very, very nicely done. Of course, the one side note that you could put with a lot of teams currently is that if they've qualified for the, I guess, second part of ladder, or not second part of ladder, the second part of the, well, yeah, qualification tournament, then they'll be focusing on that mainly, at least as far as like bases go and stuff. So it might, yeah, they might not be wanting to show all the tricks they have up their sleeve. Kind of curious though, how well does that still work? Because of course, yeah, okay, there they go, nice. Was gonna say, of course they look good, but then the question is, do they still work? And it looks like they do, because we are seeing a 3-0 standing currently. 20% on the board for Silent Gaming with that one triple. Also loving the fact that, wait, I think, I'm not sure. Would have to check real quick in the source files that the bot uses. Just because I'm unsure of whether the logo of Silent Gaming is actually the correct logo. Let's see, output, Classic Lens. Logo away is a different logo. Let me see. Where's that? There we go. Cool. Just had to do a little refresh of the browser source. But now it is looking like the actual logo of Silent Gaming. As we're waiting for the first hit to come in from the Saturn Esports side. But of course, big shout out to you guys for actually being here in such massive numbers on your Sunday evenings. I really do appreciate that. Right, first hit is in with Ripper here in on Uncam. Comes in with a lot of Dragon Riders. a lot of invis spells, so I was gonna say I'm expecting a juke walk, and we are indeed seeing that. Let's see what we're gonna be looking for here. Is it gonna be pathing, or is it just gonna be also some key defenses in particular? But since he doesn't have the angry jelly on him, he's not gonna just go for defenses. It's gonna be a little less nice to try and guide him the right way. Though, of course, since we are using the Spirit Fox on him, we're gonna be doing it at the expense of less invis spells. See, getting distracted by the CC. That's not good. We wanted him to go for the Revenge Tower, which is getting repaired back up right now. Just gonna zoom out for trying to see if we got stuff going on. Spirit Fox has gone down, so we're not looking too great here. Unfortunately, nothing really came from that. We were looking for the Revenge Star to go down, and that didn't happen, unfortunately. Due to a well-timed distraction by the CC. Or poorly timed if you're talking from Ripper's perspective. Meantime, RC on the top side has taken out a few defenses over there. Including one of the air defenses, which generally speaking is quite nice. Of course, with the Dragon Riders, we're not going to be targeting those normal buildings. We're only going to be targeting the defenses, so it's good that we're rocking the new siege. Can't think of the name for some reason at the moment, because that's at least going to give us the option of actually taking down the town hall and the buildings around it. To have an invis and a totem spell. I'm gonna need the totem to distract the Revenge Tower, probably. At this point, we kind of only have small troops left, though, so... But there goes the revive on the Dragon Duke. And time's also running low. That's probably the main issue here, because I think he might scrape by the skin of his teeth. But time's going to be an issue. So in this case, for Ripper, it's going to be a matter of trying to maximize percentage. Okay, never mind. It's a definite defense, actually, 91%. We'll get 93 actually at the end, just barely. So the percent gap is going to be close. Unfortunately, though, for Ripper, he can't follow suit of what Banana could do. But he can get the good 2-star in. Alrighty. Let's see if Silent Gaming can keep up with his triples. It's gonna at least be very, very hard for Saturn to fight back then, if they can. And it's gonna be Uncam coming back for a little bit of revenge on Ripper. Gonna be coming in with the Super Bowlers. Looks like RC Church to lead this out. Yep. Wanting to direct the RC over to the top side. Using the extra invis spell to make the closer defenses invisible. Does not have the recall, so is gonna let the RC die over here. Does have the revive, however. But I wouldn't be surprised if we were gonna be seeing that used on the Dragon Duke. There you go. Nice. Always good when I see the song request still working as intended. As we also see the bowlers come in from the top side here. Being led in by the Ice Golem right into the Town Hall. Dragon Duke over on the bottom side, completing the funnel from that part. Probably gonna see a pretty... actually, wait. Yeah, no, we did have the internal tome. Wasn't sure for a second there. Was trying to predict Warden ability timing, but there it is. Gonna make them, of course, able to walk through walls. Although I haven't done enough research into that ability to be able to tell you guys if that's like a permanent thing then from the point the ability is popped, or what's the deal. Dragon Duke has been unalive though, so we're just counting on the bowlers to get stuff done. Pretty feisty backhand, I gotta say. Does get the wall break in though, successfully, and we are of course gonna have to fight a way out of this all. Love the fact that they were switching walls right in the middle of taking one out, and then they did switch walls again. Because you know, why not? Why take out one more when you can take out three, or whatever? Or when you can try 3 different attempts. But looks like Uncam is not gonna get near a triple here. Because I just saw that. Oh, I just realized that the music's probably too loud for what it usually is. No, it wasn't. Wow. But yeah, it is a 79% 2-star here for Uncam. Good defense for Ripper. At least wins that 1v1. Don't know why, but these rap songs always make me feel really powerful for whatever reason. So I really appreciate people just like requesting songs that they like, just because it might like open other people's eyes to the quality of that music as well. But let's see what Achilles can do. Actually, probably gonna try and show us how super bowlers are supposed to work. But we'll see how it goes. Gonna be starting with a queen walk, which indeed makes me correctly deduce that he is using the Neo Monolith arrow. Love to see it. Of course, that's gonna make the queen more powerful until I believe 150 and 280 troop states has been used, but I'm not sure on those numbers. Looking good though so far. Using a few invis spells to keep the healers busy, or alive actually, I mean. There goes invis number 4, and last of the ones that he has. Right, nice recall. Does get this full CC lure. And then here comes the main attack actually. Enemy Dragon Duke dies quite easily. King with the stick horse actually able to jump in on that bottom compartment. Gonna help the Dragon Duke and work together to set that funnel tightly into the base. Of course, as we're used to with the super bowlers, we're using a heroic torch as the equipment on the Warden. And actually looking pretty decent, even though it's only up to like 61%. So as to Warden abilities, yeah, sure, bro. I wish I had those. But no, still has or had 2 hero abilities. That's what I wanted to say. And actually blazing through this. Let's see what we're using. Yeah, okay then. ability of the Dragon Duke isn't an active one, but definitely doing really, really good. And is gonna get back that triple. Very, very nice. Great hit from the Super Bonus. Very well orchestrated by Achilles himself. Yeah, that was really crushed. Honestly, wow. I was like, yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, this is looking really good. Like, not even fully realizing how good it was looking until you said, like, yeah, you crushed it. I was like, yeah, you kind of did crush it. Like, what? Huh? Hello? Nice. Yep, definitely nice. And now we got Saturn actually pulling ahead, of course, in that percent game. 14% in it. The 97, or sorry, the 93 and the 79. Yeah, for some reason that always gives me trouble. Like, if it's 79, is it then 97 or 79? But then, yeah, you know, whenever I think about it, it works. But then when I sometimes don't think about it, it's like, wait, huh? Yeah, brain fuck, brain fart, whatever. Okay. Also, guys, I do want to remind you quickly in between that we have 2 weeks until the subathon. Gonna be doing a marathon stream starting June 28th. Gonna be lasting hopefully all the way until July 12th. That's up to you guys. But we got spoons in. And of course, I will definitely be telling you more about that marathon stream when the attack's over again. But of course, the content's always number one here. Alright, in with the dragons and the dragon riders, i.e. Hydra. Dragon Duke off to the side with the Electro Fangs and the Fire Heart. Fiery Heart, whatever, I don't even know. Though to be fair, you guys probably wouldn't even care if I called it Fire Heart or Fiery Heart. Because in both cases, you know what I'm talking about. Also, I do gotta say, I'm working on some new stuff for the channel as well. So I'm really happy about that and how that's gonna be looking, because how much sleep you're gonna get during those 2 weeks? Well, the idea is not to stream like non-stop. Let's put it that way. Gonna be streaming like a set amount of hours per day, and to make sure that I actually do get through it correctly and like healthily. But like normally speaking, I'm streaming, well, if I'm streaming like more than 2 hours, it's a lot, let's put it that way. And then for those 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be streaming like, I don't know, a lot more. Also, definitely keep an eye out on my website, because as a part of the opening of that subathon, we're going to be doing a 2v2 tournament with restrictions. Spoons is getting another triple in here for Silent Gaming. Very, very nice. And standards are going to be, hopefully, if I can make it happen, open tonight. But I will be announcing that on my socials. So make sure to keep an eye out on that. If you want to be a part of it, of course. But I'm assuming you guys want to be, because let's just say there's going to be some nice prizes, part of which have been gifted by Supercell themselves. As you might have been able to notice, the title right now says hashtag Supercell Creator at the end. Because that means, or like that's because of the reason that since yesterday officially, I am a part of the verified creator tier in the Supercell Creators program, which means we're one step closer to getting Code Specky as well in the Supercell's shop. So far, there's still 2 tiers that I need to actually pass, because basically everyone starts out as just the creator, like creator tier, whatever, basic creator, whatever you want to call it. Then if you complete certain things, then you can move up to the verified creator tier, which is where you or that's where I'm currently at. Then you move on to trusted creator tier, I believe. And then the final tier is the super creator tier. And that is also where you get your own code in the Supercell store. But because of the fact that I'm now part of the verified creators in the Supercell creator program, I also have been able to get my hands on some codes for some giveaways, which is really nice. Part of which is a giveaway for the Dark Crown, the equipment. And today I also got my hands on codes for a set of Runes of Elixir, which of course is also nice. Doesn't weigh up to a epic equipment, but it is still very nice. Wait, Dark Crown, yeah, exactly. So I can already say that that's going to be part of the prizes for the winners of the 2v2 tournament that I just talked about, that we're going to be doing as part of the marathon stream. You know, if it's level 1 equip or if they... I am not sure of that, to be honest. I guess it will also kind of depend to as to when it's when I like do the giveaway and when the code is actually redeemed. But I am unsure. Alright, let's see though what PJ is up to in the meantime. He's coming in with the Dragons and the Dragon Riders. That's done a pretty good RC charge and Juke Walk in the meantime as well, ready to start off this attack. But we do have to get through a fair bit of base still. Pops the Warden ability. He's gonna have to get some stuff onto that Town Hall, of course. But the Guardian currently doing a very, very good job defending this. So that's not great. Well, we do have some stuff onto the Town Hall now because the Guardian is getting distracted nicely. Alright, Town Hall falls. But of course, we do have to keep in mind the fact that Saturn at this point does need to keep up that triple train as well. Just because, of course, the guys from Silent Gaming are doing such a good job attacking. But it is looking pretty good, I think. We still have a free spell to maybe keep those defenses at bay, especially the air defense. 45-ish seconds on the clock. So time-wise, we're doing very, very good. Right, nice. Also, major dub that I heard recently. I don't know how new this news is, but I did see a message about the fact that in future ladders, for example, and every other part that's part of the Worlds qualifying, the event troops will be banned. So I'm really happy about that, honestly. As PJ indeed gets that triple in for Saturn Esports. Very, very nice job. Bringing it back to advantage Saturn Esports. Currently 2.8% in it. Yeah, it costs 14% still. But as I was saying about the sub-marathon, the subathon stream, the things you see on the graphic right now are the ways that you can add time to the timer. A tier 1 sub at 7 minutes, same for 500 bits and €5 donation. And of course, if you really want to go crazy and you want to add a lot of time, you can also see the ways you can do that. But yeah, in that regard, it's of course all up to what you want to do and what you can miss. But we'll definitely be doing some nice events as a part of that subathon. Probably going to also be streaming other games other than just Clash of Clans. as the fourth hit from Saturn Gaming comes in. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I think you guys should really get hyped about it as well. And of course, guys, if you are enjoying the show, a quick follow or a quick whatever is really gonna help out the channel a lot. Of course, a follow on Twitch, a sub if you're on YouTube. Really do appreciate that, and it does help me keep doing this amazing stuff for you guys. Right, let's see what Grum's up to. We're going to be coming in with a juke walk from the top into the monolith. Should be no trouble at all taking that out. And there we go, indeed. Going to be easily taking that out. Ooh, but the Spirit Fox is dying. Is dead, actually. We are going to be getting some nice chain value off of that. Those chains from E-Fangs, though. So, in that regard, we're still doing good. Going to get lured outwards, though. So that value is going to diminish. In the meantime, we are coming in with the dragons from the top side, with the dragon rides in there as well. Skywagon, that is the name of that freaking siege. Like, legit, I was thinking about that for like... well, I don't even know how long ago it was that I couldn't think of that name, but I was thinking about what it was called from that moment, basically. Let's see, everyone's getting free soon pre-leveled, so good luck finding someone who's still... Yeah, that's fair. Though, to be fair, Hellstorm, right now, of course, one of the ones that I do have is Dark Crown, but it could be something that a lot of people might need when it comes out. Like, for me, it's mainly the fact that right now I do have the option of giving away stuff. And of course, good luck finding someone that still has can get value from like a elixir rune. That's also a bit of like, yeah, sure, good luck. But on the other hand, people might wanna, or like might be interested anyway. And then if there's like a little bit like a gold pass or like anything that's in there, it could be just a nice addition. I don't know. Alright, but Grom definitely keeping on the pressure on Saturn Esports, because Saturn Gaming going to be getting another triple in for themselves here. Very, very nice. But let's see if Saturn Esports can actually keep up with them. So far, they've been doing quite well. Of course, we had the little tit for tat between hit 1 and 2. 3 gems, and I know plenty was... That's true. That's true. We'll see, you know? All in all, I think it's... are about... Let me put it this way: if you participate and you win, and you don't need it on your current account, then you know why not use it on an alt? Like, to be more specific, 6-1, Jesus. Well, to be fair, people were expecting that, probably, that scoreline. But Hellstorm, let me be specific about it. As far as I'm concerned, you're winning it as a player, not as an account. Like, if you don't need it on one account, but you do need it on another, yeah, you know, good luck, use it on that account instead of the other one. I'm providing the code to you to redeem it, or like the link to you, and you as a person can decide what like in what way you want to actually claim it. Yeah, exactly, you know. But yeah. Ooh, we're gonna be seeing another Queen Walk. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Another Queen Walk, so another Monolith Arrow. Which, of course, currently is benefiting from the fact that it's boosted. And, of course, with the Esports scenario, it's boosted up to 21 right now. Because, of course, it is boosted to 27, but then -6 for the Esports scenario, the Esports debuff. Oh, Jesus, what did I just miss? Did I miss... I missed Zap spells, I think. Right, multifaceted attack from Jetin so far. Really curious how well this one's gonna work. Of course, we do still have the Queen ability. We still have the RC to come in as well. It was a fireball. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I was not paying attention at all for whatever reason. Queen is gonna get through the Dragon Duke on a defense. Nice. Is gonna get onto the Town Hall next, which is, of course, one of the most important defenses. Alright, there comes Dragon Duke. Working together with the RC. Gonna get her onto... Ooh, I like this. 50 seconds on the clock, though. 18%. Queen versus Minion Prince. This one looking like a dissected, destroyed base at the moment. And I really, really, really love how Jetin just pulled apart the base from like 4 corners at the same time. Really, really cool. Didn't even need Queen ability, but of course with the Monolith Arrow and the Frozen Arrow, that's not going to do much, as both are passive abilities. But damn, these guys are going tit for tat, putting all the pressure on the final hit. Let's see, we got over on the Silent side. Silent left with Messi for the attack. Of course, Saturn left with Checo for the attack. So we got a great driver going up against a great soccer player. Okay, that... a bit far-fetched of a joke, okay. The only thing that Silent can now hope is for a triple from their side and a screw up from Saturn's side. But that makes... yeah, that's logical. Right, Messi is in. Messi's gonna come in with the Dragon Riders. 2 Earthquakes, 2 Overgrowth. Starts in with a Duke Walk. Or not. Sort of, but not quite. I'm not sure what he was aiming for, because I think all he got down was whatever the 2x2 building was that was right there. Probably an Inferno. In the meantime, RC is getting halted by Skellies. And more Skellies are in the way. But now in with the Dragon Riders. Of course, with this attack, it's the same as what I said. I think like 2 or 3 attacks ago, with the fact that we need to get something onto the Town Hall, which in this case is a lot easier due to the condensed path thing. But Dragon Riders themselves will not be attacking that Town Hall for you. Nice distractions here though for Messi. Has lost a fair few of his troops though, so mainly counting on the Inferno Baby Dragons now, I guess, with the help of the Warden. Of course, when you allow them to ramp up, they'll definitely destroy anything you put in their path. Pretty distracting stuff that's in the Overgrowth area, which might not have been the best call to make, but it is definitely not looking bad, I guess. So it's an Overgrowth and a Freeze. Probably gonna have more use for the Freeze than the Overgrowth. Oh wow, he's still gonna use them both. Okay. course, trying his best to get through that revenge tower. And does do so. Kind of curious though if he's got enough power, because there's a lot of DPS left still. Yeah, I don't think he does. I think it is going to be a 2-star here. And then, if it indeed is a 2-star, the attack from Checo only has to be at the worst 14% less than this attack from Messi, which looks to be still reaching to about 96. Maybe even 97. Probably 97. With the Greedy Raven being OP. So that means an 84% 2-star or higher is required for... wait, maybe not. Maybe it's... oh, because it's getting repaired. I'm dumb. I was like, wait, why is it not gone down yet? Yeah, you know, Specky? You know those builders? Yeah, they repair stuff. Yeah. But indeed, in the end, it is 96. Which means 83 or above is needed for Checo. As long as he gets a 2-star. And of course, that is given the fact that there were no infringements that weren't penalties. But I haven't seen any, so... in that regard... I am not expecting any. What percentage? 83 or higher. Because they were going into this hit with a 14% lead. And given the fact that Messi got 96, that means they need to get at the very worst 13% more less. Which comes down to 83. And if they do get 83, they win by 1 building. But let's see, Checo coming in with the Super Bowlers is going to come in with the Queen with the Monolith Arrow. Healers having already taken a bit of damage. There we go, score has been adjusted, luckily. Sometimes takes it a little bit to actually get there. Queen is probably gonna need another invis soon. Or pop ability, yep. Invis, nice. Wall break, question mark? We do have 3 of them, so I might as well use them for the Queen. Unless that's not what we're aiming for. In the meantime, Queen is gonna get recalled. Doesn't want to chance it to take on the enemy Queen and the mono at the same time. And that Goldmine is literally at 1 HP. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was really, really clutch actually for the minion, because otherwise it would have been going wrong. Right, now in with the Skywagon, the Bowlers, the Warden, everything. Dragon Duke and King on the top side sending the funnel. Queen is getting low though, so nice distraction. And we do see a pretty early Warden as the Bowlers are seemingly walking, but of course are now able to walk through the walls. CC being lured. And we got something onto that Town Hall. Yes, we get a Super Yeti onto the Town Hall. We are at that 2-star range. We do need this to get up to 83 though from a Saturn perspective. Only have a poison left. We are 19% short as we are currently looking. %17% as we are currently standing. Queen does not have her ability. Of course, it was the giant that's going to be popping from that ability. And Queen is going to go down. Checo is not looking the greatest at the moment. Looks like we might be seeing a... yeah, we are going to be seeing a freaking Loss for Saturn on percent in the end. Rip. Big fat ripperonis. 1.8% short, which means 9%. Of course for the tie, because he got the 73. Rip. That's a shocker. I was kind of almost expecting it to be a 3-star, or not a 3-star per se, but like a high enough 2-star. But yeah, big rip there. Damn. Okay. Let me get my account over to Glacial again. Love the fact as well that my sources automatically switched over to displaying the chat again. Only thing I need to fix, but I probably can fix that pretty easily. Chat box. No, I guess. Well, no, never mind. Cool. Yeah, let me promote myself back to CoC. Is there another match? Unfortunately, well, there is. But unfortunately, if I were to stream that, I would have to stream the match after that as well, because there is a potential for bracket reset. And sadly enough, that doesn't fit in my plans. So I am going to be reading you guys over to Thirsty in a moment. So I know he is going to be streaming a match in the Homeland Cup. Basically the Nations League for Clash of Clans. He is going to be streaming Netherlands versus France in a few minutes. Kind of curious if he's gone live yet, maybe. Don't even know if I'm following him, to be honest. Looks like I'm not. Let me see if we can pull up his channel real quick on Twitch. Let's see, that's still... Let's see, there we go. Why did I not click on follow? Wow, okay. But let's see, currently is still offline, so we're gonna be hanging out for a bit. Super tight. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up there. Oh, I'm not sure. You guys are probably hearing that. Yep. Sometimes annoying that it is displaying it with sound even if you have it set to not do that. Let's see though on this one. Just gonna have to go to this real quick. Just because we're gonna do some farming. And indeed, guys, if you have enjoyed the show so far, make sure to join the Discord so you're always up to date with when I go live. I'm gonna try and make it more of a habit for myself to actually also post the schedule for each week. So you can actually, like, how you say that? Prepare for it. And it's not like, oh yeah, oh, you're live now. I would have loved to watch, but now I'm like outside doing shit, for example. So that's something that I'm going to be working on. And of course, as I sort of kind of maybe hinted at a little bit earlier in the stream, that was not the one ability that I thought I would have. But as I sort of hinted at earlier in the stream, I am are working hard on the graphics of the stream. And I will probably be going live with the rebranded graphics package. I hope to have it all finished by next weekend. But maybe if I can push myself even harder, I can have it finished before. And you guys can see the awesomeness that I've managed to come up with. And let's see. Actually, want to go and farm on this account because that needs it quicker or more, or whatever you want to call it, like more urgently. Preview, maybe next stream. Currently, mainly because I don't have it set up in such a way that it's easily previewable. That's just, I just gotta be honest there. But yeah, definitely gonna be getting some previews. Maybe even I'll get to posting the schedule graphic that I have as a part of the rebrand for the next week's schedule. And then bit by bit I'll be revealing more and more. But I can already tell you guys that it does include, of course, the overlay. It includes emotes. It includes new sub badges. It includes graphics to hype up the matches. It includes a lot of things. New alerts as well. Yeah, full rebrand. Yeah. And the thing that I love about it the most is the fact that I made it all myself, and I'm not necessarily the designer type. So the fact that I managed to actually produce something that I'm really happy with is like crazy to me. Yeah, I can imagine. It's gonna be cool though, I can tell you for sure. Ooh, 5 mil loot. Don't mind if I do. First, I was kind of thinking about holding it till the start of the subathon, but I'm like, yeah, well, I want to use it during the subathon, so I might as well just like introduce it just before, and that way it's like something you guys know and know to like to be hyped about it. I don't know how to say it better. And it will be like a better reveal that way. Let's see. Can that actually like take it out? Yep, nice. Leaving a little stuff on the field, but that's fine. He's gonna get more gold, which I like. Also, Baseballs, I know you sent me a message yesterday, but like, when are you hearing whether you're like successfully graduated, or how you say that in English? Like, I know you sent me that literally yesterday, but I forgot already. Monday, so tomorrow. Basically. Tomorrow, good, nice. That's cool. Let's see how many watts we actually have left. We have 7. Oh, wow. I didn't expect it to be that low. You basically saw it already. Oh, nice. You wanna let us celebrate with you, or? I was looking at Cyberlast, however you said that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Awesome. GG's. Congrats, man. That's really nice. Well done. Let's see. We're actually gonna take this now. Of course, I know, but you did the major part of the work, of course, over the last however many years it was. So I only played a small part in it, but I'm happy that it worked out. There we go. Nice. A lot of elixir still on the board. So let's go here. Now a lot less elixir on the board. About 350k. Also, guys, if you are enjoying the content, make sure to also follow me on my other socials. I hope this works. Nope. Then we of course have this one that should work. There we go. And I doubt I have this one set up. Yeah, I need to set those up still under like a exclamation mark socials command, I think. Not of course basic or like basically on all the social media. My handle is it's Specky, just like you see it in the channel handle of Twitch. Just don't have the command set up for it currently, which I still need to get to. But you know, all part of the Great Ferrari master plan. Wait, what? Not that. It's all part of the rebrand. Yeah, that's it. Let's see, where is the rest of the loot at? Probably all in the collectors. Or is there part of it in the town hall, maybe? Yeah, it was for the rest in the town hall. Nice. You know, on the one hand, I'm half tempted to actually keep farming till we have our walls done. Book of Fighting, let's go. I do want to get the Hog Rider done actually as well. Let's see. Because now it's 6 then, of course, because 7 minus 1 is 6. Yep. Let's see, 6 times 8 is 48 wall rings. You can get 10 for 30. So we need to get 2 sets to have 24, so we can do 3. And then 2 more sets is... Why am I actually seriously thinking about this? This is not smart. We're not going to do that, you know? Let's be responsible with CWL medals. I'm just going to farm, you know? I'm not going to be lazy. Especially something like stuff you need loot for, you should just always farm. Like, unless you're getting a lot of crazy value in magical items added to it, then the best way to get loot is always to farm. Like, except for when you're getting that crazy amount of like value in magic items added to it. Like, if that's the case, then sure, but if not, then farm. Well, looks like the next war for Saturn started, by the way. I can already see by the fact that my freaking thing switched again. Cool. Nice, good loot. Now we're down to 5. Oops. Okay, this is way too tempting to actually go for it. Oh, that wasn't gonna go the way I thought it was. And then it's still the question where this is gonna go. This should be able to open it up, question mark? Yeah. And then this as well. Yo. That way we can allow our troops to get a lot of the loot. Some folks did go around the outside, which is actually kind of nice. Keeping the rest ducked in. And actually making this base go down completely. Love to see it. How exactly does that not trigger? Well, I guess she's not standing on the pressure points or whatever, maybe. Oh, there it goes. No triggers. Just take it out. There you go. Thank you. Good loot. Alright, probably gonna just keep farming till one more wall. And then we take on this base. Freaking 7 mil loot. Wow, bro. Hello. We'd like to see it. And of course, since the resource fest is going on right now, we know that most of it will be in the mines and collectors. Except for like 200k apparently of each. Let's see though. Okay, yeah. Cool. That is 7 mil, basically. So it's gonna allow us another wall, but basically with a little bit more, we will get another wall. No, I do want one where we can get the elixir that we need, like here. I think we'll need to look for some ways to take out storages. Queen is gonna go for it. That's good. King over here. Not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna go for the storage. Nice. And then there as well for the storage. Perfect. And then the only thing here, yeah, that's not gonna be easy to go for. So we're gonna just not do it. All right, then 2 walls to finish off this compartment. And then we got... Oh. We have 3 left only. Damn. Okay, so with that being so close, we are actually gonna do something not smart. You're gonna buy 2 sets of wall rings, just so we can do 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna max out our walls. Do you really want to use 24 wall rings to upgrade the selected walls? Yes, we do. Bam. What a clip to actually get. Nice. Right. In the meantime, though, I am gonna look if we got people being live right now, so we can actually call it a night, because I did just want to be live until I could raid on to someone else. we are going to be raiding over to Thirsty. But first, I do want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a great one, because I definitely did. Big GG's, of course, to Silent Gaming for the win in the Carnival Cup at round of 128. And I'll see you guys again on a Tuesday. For now, we're going to be raiding Thirsty, so make sure to spread some love. And I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.